Disney Plus is expanding the universe of Inside Out and finding out what dreams are made of. Let's talk about the new miniseries, Dream Productions. Hey guys, Dan here. This is Dan Reviews It. Welcome to my TV review for the new 4-episode miniseries on Disney Plus, Dream Productions. This takes place as part of the Inside Out universe, and chronologically, it's between the first and the second Inside Out film. Inside Out 2 came out this summer, was a huge success. The #1 movie of the year, I don't know worldwide, but certainly in America. It was the #1 movie of 2024. So obviously, a lot of love for this universe. And you can see Inside Out 2 itself on Disney Plus as well at this point. But Dream Productions is a new sort of, side piece, really, to kind of the main events and main themes going on in the Inside Out universe. But we did meet some of the Dream Productions people in that first Inside Out movie, and Paula Pell returns to voice Paula here, who is an acclaimed dream director. But before we launch into the specifics of the show, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are one of my subscribers already, thank you so much for that. But if you're not, please consider subscribing, click that notification bell, and click the like button too. That, of course, helps things out. But comment as well. Let me know, did you see any of Dream Productions? Did you see the Inside Out movies? Are you a fan? Let me know in the comments what you thought of Dream Productions if you got to check this out. So time-wise, it's interesting because since this is only 4 episodes and they're each, around 20 to 25 minutes, I wonder what the thought process was of making this a TV show rather than a movie. I guess because they were working on it at the same time as Inside Out 2, they didn't want to put 2 Inside Out movies together, I guess, at the same time. But runtime-wise, I mean, front to back, it's probably only about an hour and 40 minutes or so. So definitely a lot shorter than some of the movies turned into TV shows that Disney Plus has to offer. There's been a few since Disney Plus went on the air. I mean, you had the Monsters at Work from Monsters Inc. and Monsters University. You had the Zootopia shorts. There was the Forky shorts from Toy Story 4. So they're definitely mining a lot of the Pixar and Disney properties to make them into more shorter form series. But in this, we have Paula Pell, like I said, returns as Paula. Kenny Zenny Dewberry, who is an overly confident daydream director, more of an auteur in that universe. He is the nephew of sort of the head of Dream Studios, who is voiced herself by Maya Rudolph. But you also have Tony Hale, Lewis Black, Lisa Lapuria, Phyllis Smith, and Amy Poehler, all reprising their roles from Inside Out 2. Some of the people were changed from Inside Out 1, like Mindy Kaling isn't a part of this, for example, and she was replaced with Liza Lapuria for the movie, and since they were working on these at the same time, all of those voices return in supporting roles. But mostly it takes place in front of the cameras at Dream Productions. So this ends up being a workplace comedy and a mockumentary style one at that. So, think The Office, Abbott Elementary. So they are talking to the camera. And I feel like I would have to go back and watch Inside Out, the first one again, but I feel like they did sort of break the fourth wall a little bit with the Dream Production stuff, or maybe she was just explaining to Joy and Sadness when they were in that universe what Dream Productions was. I can't remember, but in any event, this one fully breaks that fourth wall. It's mockumentary style, and basically, in Inside Out 2, we learn Riley is becoming a teenager, and that comes with some changes, and so her dreams need to start changing as well, because she wants to, not maybe dream so much about unicorns, and dream more about, some more mature subject matter. Boys, for example, what makes her cool with her friends, and what dress to wear to the dance, and all of these kind of things come up in these dreams that they're trying to produce. So essentially the Paula character is sort of getting shoved out because she can't sort of think bigger picture. She can't really mature up her dreams, and so she's being sort of shuffled around the studio, trying to find her place, as we have some up and comers that want to helm these teenage dreams. So look, the whole universe is very, very interesting. I thought it was interesting, when we just flashed on it for a minute and a half or something in that first Inside Out movie, and there's like a monitor that says when Riley's going to wake up and when she's fast asleep, and all of this, places everyone, getting into the costumes and all of that, as they're producing these dreams live, so to speak. I think the world building is very exciting, as it is for all of Inside Out. The entire core memory thing. I mean, core memory was not even a phrase until the first Inside Out movie, and now everyone talks about, oh, that's going to be a core memory. They created that, and with this, they're creating sort of the universe of what makes a dream, and the waking up capabilities, and the scripts, and having to deal with overhead, and all of that, production budgets, trailers, diva actors and actresses. When it focuses on that kind of stuff, I think it works better. As sort of that workplace comedy, when they lean into that a little bit more, I think it's more effective than when we're back in Riley's brain. Like, we see joy and sadness and whatever, trying to collect the memories, and talking about whatever's going on with Riley that day. But I'm not sure why we couldn't just see that from the Dream Studios end of things. I mean, not that I don't like having the core five sort of return here, and Amy Poehler returning for the voice, but I'm not sure that they were even necessary, to be completely honest. I think the most fun about this is that Dream Productions universe of the workplace, and how things are going there. As for the animation, look, it's beautiful, just like the Inside Out movies. And it's interesting because since they were working on this at the same time as Inside Out 2, they were, apparently like corresponding with the writers and directors of that movie to kind of, make everything work in place, and not, put something in here that then would be the opposite in Inside Out 2, or retracted, or whatever. So it really does make for a nice kind of bridge between these two movies as Riley is getting older. I would love them to keep doing these movies as, Riley ages up. I know we see the mom and dad's mind and inside their minds in the movies as well. And actually, Paula Pell voices mom's, I think it's anger, in her head. So Paula Pell, goes way back with SNL, and but she's getting into the acting lately. She was in Girls Five Eva. She was in AP Bio. So you may know her from those things. But look, this is definitely a worthy effort. I don't think it's as great as maybe Monsters at Work. That's probably the pinnacle to me of the Disney Plus shows going from one of their movies to the screen. Zootopia, I liked a little less. But I think this is a very, very worthy effort. I wish they would have leaned a little bit more into the workplace comedy stuff, because I think that's where it shines. But, look, this is obviously a very quick, breezy watch. It's the length of a movie from front to back. So you can certainly, just watch it. And then if you have time, you can check out Inside Out 2 as well if you haven't, because that is one of the best animated films of the year for sure. But I leave Dream Productions with a B, and you can check out all 4 episodes of this on Disney Plus right now. All right, thank you so much for watching Dan Reviews It, and I'll see you next time.